I'm Jen. This is Goran, and 2021 was a heck of a year. We purchased our vintage Airstream in November 2020, thinking we could just freshen her up with some paint and maybe a new dinette. We soon discovered we had bitten off a little more than we could chew. Ella the Excella needed a lot more work than we had originally anticipated. When we demoed the bedroom and discovered the subfloor was completely rotted, that stopped us in our tracks. How the heck were we going to fix this without doing an off-the-frame restoration? To be honest, the subfloor rot was very discouraging. We had no idea how we were going to fix it. So, progress stalled on the Airstream until spring. Work began again in April. We started working on the exterior, redoing the caulking, and evaluating what needed to be done on the roof. We bought our 2021 Ford F-150 in May, after searching for one for months due to the chip shortage. Come June, we embarked on a huge project. 28 days of Airstream renovation. We made a video every day for 28 days, plus an extra day, as motivation to get Ella ready for the season. At this point, I was 4 months pregnant with twins, and it had been a difficult pregnancy thus far. I was constantly drained and had zero energy. Thankfully, I had about a month and a half where I felt okay, and that is when we tackled the 28 days of Airstream renovation. We filled hundreds of holes, painted most of the interior, fixed fans, stopped leaks, and made the Airstream livable. Once she was good enough, we took her on our first trip to Ludington, Michigan over the 4th of July weekend. It was only a 2-day trip, but it turned out to be a good shakedown. We worked out some of the kinks and made a plan for our next trip. We headed down to South Padre Island, Texas to check out SpaceX and scout the location for a winter trip. After averting an electrical disaster in our Airstream, we cooked breakfast on Boca Chica Beach and got up close and personal with SN20. Next, we headed over to Fort Myers, Florida to spend some time with family and to experiment with RV living for a few weeks. Both locations were super hot. We ran into some issues with our AC unit. But we got really good at backing the Airstream into camping spots and became really efficient on moving days, with each of us taking specific jobs so we could get moving quickly. Our final trip of the year was to Eagle River, Wisconsin, a family favorite. Over Labor Day weekend, we did some boating and swimming and chilled with the family. At 7.5 months pregnant with twin boys, this trip to Eagle River was the final trip I was physically capable of taking. Thankfully, it was much cooler in northern Wisconsin, and we didn't have to run the AC at all. Once we got home, it was time to prep for the babies. We did a bunch of home repair items we had been putting off and started putting together the boys' room. September and October went quickly, and on November 5th, 2021, I went into labor. Our boys, Maxim and Harrison, were born at 3 p.m. on November 5th, and they are doing great. If you would like to follow our birth journey in daily life with twins, head over to my other channel, which I'll link above and in the description. Since we were done with Ella for the season, we brought her to Michigan in mid-November to get some repairs done at Woodland Airstream. She will be there until early next year, and we can't wait to see what she looks like. As for us, we've been settling into life with newborn twins and trying to get some rest. Next year is going to be a big year for us. We have a bunch of Airstream trips planned, and we're hoping our boys are as into travel as we are. We want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to our channel and joined our community. We love hearing from you, and we can't wait to see what the next year brings. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to do so. We would love for you to join us. From our family to yours, happy holidays, and we'll see you back here in a couple of weeks to begin Season 2 of Goran and Jen.